Right. You made a comment earlier. You said that when y'all was on set for the California Love video, you seen tension between some of the Death Row members like Dre, Tupac. What is some of the other stuff you seen? Because that was the beginning when you first seen tension. Tell me
Yeah.
when you seen it. You was like, okay, shit getting real.
Uh, I think the remix of the California Love video shoot, right? I had already started hearing rumors of niggas doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I don't even want to go to that video. You know what I mean? I already know because it was starting to be a split, right? Because I was I was trying to figure out what was up with my loot. You know what I mean? So I had already started meeting with Suge, and I said, Suge, what's going on? And then he's like, well, I could get you your money, but I don't want to run up. I don't want to start running up a hill and turn around and you not there with me. So I'm like, what is he talking about? You know what I mean? So I asked Dre, like, hey, Dre, he talk about he don't want to run up a hill. He was like, well, what was said? What was said? Like he want to know what was said. So then I'm like, these niggas is beefing. You know what I mean? Something's up. This is before he told us he was splitting. You know what I mean? But it was dumb shit going on, man. Like niggas holding guns on engineers at the studio, like dumb shit. Like I said, niggas fighting pit bulls in the motherfucking in the $1,000 a day fucking studio, which was a lot back then. You know what I mean? So
Crazy, man.
that type of just nigga shit, bro. Like when keeping it real goes wrong. You know what I mean? Is what it was.
So, what was the reason why Dr. Dre left? Like, what do you think the final straw was where Dr. Dre was like, all right, man, I'm out. I don't care about the money. I'm gonna leave the money. I'm everything I worked on. I'm
I
just out,
think
man.
I think he was tired of the drama and the bullshit. To the point he didn't even come to Can-Am to work no more. He was just he had a SSL board at his house. He didn't need to come to Can-Am. And then it was little grumblings like, "Oh, Dre don't even fuck with us." Niggas starting to talk like that, and starting to be a division like that. But what niggas don't know is also you got Jimmy in Dre ear.
Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah, like we gon' cause Jimmy got an eye in the ear for some some stupid nigga shit. You know what I mean? He got an eye in the ear for that. He already looking at his golden goose like, okay, this is my golden goose right here. Let me start getting in his ear and get him over here and just let that shit sink. Cause he got rid of Pac in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of Pac from Interscope to Death Row. You know?
So, how did you feel, and if you have any knowledge, how did Dr. Dre feel when Suge Knight and Tupac was calling him gay?
He don't pay no attention to that type of shit, man. Like, he just was trying to be over here getting his money, and he just felt like they was mad. You know what I mean? And so he wasn't paying no attention to that, bro. He felt like he was turning over a new leaf over there at Aftermath because he was like, okay, I'm my own boss now. By that time, he had wised up as far as how to run a business, because he had already got jerked by Easy. You know what I mean? Then Suge got him out of that. And then it looked like he was out of the frying pan into the fire. You know what I mean? So he's like, I want a whole new, he wanted a whole new thing. So that's what he told us. He's like, I'm starting my whole new thing over here. I'm going to take y'all with me. And we're going to do a whole new thing without all that bullshit, but with the music, though. Because one thing about Dre that kept him going, he was focused on, it's always been about the music for him. You know what I mean? And then for a lot of the guys, it has started not being about the music no more. It was about the beef. You know what I mean? It was about the image and we the baddest motherfuckers on the block. You know what I mean? And that type of shit. It wasn't about the music no more.
How did Dr. Dre feel about Tupac dissing him? Because he dissed him on the end of To Live and Die in L.A. It was another song that was an unreleased song called Wash Your Mouth where he dissed Dre on that song as well.
Yeah.
How did Dr. Dre feel about them tracks? Even Toss It Up. He dissed Dre on Toss It Up.
Yeah, he did. Dre didn't pay attention to that shit, man. I mean, he might have deep down felt some way about it, but he didn't show it. I diss Dre. You know what I mean? Like, RBX diss Dre. You know what I mean? Like, and then niggas go back over there to him. You know what I mean? So it's like, he not tripping off no diss songs, bro.
How did you feel about them songs when you heard them? When you was on Death Row, like Toss It Up and To Live and Die in L.A.? How did you feel?
I just felt like it was more of the same stupid shit. But the only thing that bothered me about it was that it was connected. It was connected to the street on a lot of, like, not Toss It Up and all that, but Hit 'Em Up. That was, you know what I mean? That could have started, that was connected on both sides of Compton, so that part right there, I was like, oh, that could be deadly. But as far as Toss It Up and all that, Dre had already left, and in reality, Death Row the Titanic had already struck the iceberg. You know what I mean?
No Diggity and Toss It Up. Give me the backstory behind that.
Okay, so right about the time right before I left from Aftermath, Teddy Riley had sent over a couple tracks. Like, so the one he sent over was the Fix, the one that's got the message beat in there. And then he sent No Diggity. He wanted Dre to rap on one of them. So I told Dre, hey, I like that message one. That if you need a fix, that shit was hard. I was like, I like the one that sounded like the message. But Dre liked the other one, the No Diggity one, So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna bust on one of these, And but that was right before I left. You know what I mean? So once I left, he got Stocks to write the No Diggity verse. So that's my man Drama, or Stocks McGuire. He the one that wrote No Diggity, the verse, the rap verse. Yeah, so yeah, that was Teddy Riley was also at Interscope, and so Blackstreet had shot those two beats over to Dre to see which one he wanted to get on. And I told him to get on the Fix, but he got on No Diggity.
So was it a situation where they tried to steal the beat from Dr. Dre or whatever? Like, because I know Toss It Up sounds very similar to No Diggity.
Yeah, well, see, at that point, Suge was on do the same shit they doing, but clown them with it. You know what I mean? So I wrote Been There, Done That for him, right? So then Suge was like, you should come back with who been there, who done that. You know what I mean? Because he was just trying to mirror whatever he was doing, like, and clowning with it, like parody. You know what I mean? So, and then they was like, I was like, but that's biting. He was like, but it ain't biting because you wrote that song too. You know what I mean? So how you gonna say you bit when you wrote both of them? You know what I mean? So I was like, well, yeah, you got a point there. So with Toss It Up, I think they wanted it to sound like No Diggity on purpose, so they could know that they was dissing them. Like we got Aaron Hall, we got who else they had in there?
I think Aaron Hall,
Danny Boy,
I think KC,
JoJo. Like, so they like, we got the real hitters over here, and Pac. So Pac dissing Dre on that, and then they got this real like we got some real singers over here, not these niggas, because Blackstreet was considered like singers, so they was doing that on purpose.
Do you believe the rumors that Tupac was gonna lead Death Row?
I'm not sure. I mean, it could have been possible because the thing about it is, he worked so fast. Like, I don't even think Suge was used to somebody having that type of work ethic where, he's used to guys coming in, maybe do one song or two songs in a 12-hour session. You know what I mean? And Pac is coming in and he's doing a song every 20, 30 minutes. Done, stacked, everything. You know what I mean? So in this short period of time, he got 200 or 300 songs. Like he did in less than 2 years, he did what another artist take a lifetime to do. 7 or 8 albums like that in a year and a half time, 2 years time. So I don't think he was used to somebody working that fast and fulfilling their contract that fast. You know what I mean? And so I know he was pretty tight with Kadada. You know what I mean? And I know Quincy was looking at him. Because Quincy's the type of guy to take a rapper and look what he did for Will Smith. Imagine what he could have did for Pac. Not saying Will ain't talented. Will talented too. But look what he did for Will. So imagine what he was doing. And Pac was getting into movies and shit then too. Oh man. Quincy Jones and Tupac collaboration, bro, that would have been crazy. So I'm sure he was looking at that. I'm not sure how good he got along with Quincy though.